We all know how important it is to have a to-do list. Here's all the stuff that we really need to get done, what's really important. But did you know that there is a list that is far, far more important? The not to-do list. And I want you to listen in on this training that I did for some local business leaders today that talks about the not to-do list. And this is critical, absolutely critical for your long-term success and mental well-being.
So, the big question is this: how are successful professionals like us going to keep increasing our business success and yet still have a full, balanced, and vibrant life that we absolutely love? That is the question, and this podcast will give you the answers. I'm Dan Gentry, and welcome to Third Power Life Podcast.
Today, for the educational moment, I wanted to take a minute. We all know about to-do lists, and they're very, very important. However, even more important is the not to-do list. And I actually saw a posting on Facebook the other day talking about how do we take care of everything when we're running our business and have families and all of this. And for me, the not to-do list is probably the best way to handle that. And it starts by where does your time go? As business owners, what are we doing in our business and our personal life? But what are the big time sinks? Where does a lot of our time go? And for me, I make a list. I try to do. I want to do it monthly. I end up doing it probably quarterly, but it's going through it. Where am I spending all of my time, right? And looking at each of those things and what is important, what is actually, what moves the needle, right? What is actually making me money, is fulfilling, is doing what I really want to do, and what things am I doing that maybe I shouldn't do, or they're not beneficial for my life, for my business. And so it's make a list of all the different things that we have, right? And then, so list everything out. List out all the things and how much time do they take. And then make them disappear. 3 words: automate, delegate, or eliminate. Because there are things in our business, and especially right now when things are a little bit slower, this is the time to really look at what things are going on in my business. What things can I automate? Are you still writing checks by hand? You can set those up to either auto pay or make it one click and bill pay on your bank account. What systems do you need to have in place? How can you make the time go faster where you don't have to be involved in that? Or what can you delegate? What can you give to someone else to do? Especially in our businesses, there are places where we can say, I don't have to do this. And sometimes for especially for the solopreneurs or the small business people like myself, I want to do it. If I don't do it, it's not done right. Right? Anybody else? Anyone? So how can you delegate that? And it may not be done perfect the first time, but after that, you don't have to keep doing it. And what things do you just need to eliminate entirely, right? And that's how you become the master of your time. And you're reducing the stress, and you're making your business much more efficient. And B&I is one of those places where this is a high impact and high value time for us. This is how we generate a lot of business. So this is the good one, right? What things can we do that will free up more time for the mastermind of B&I, of spending time doing the one-to-ones, right? How can we free up time to be able to do that? And that's what the not to-do list is all about. I'm glad that you enjoyed this podcast. I'd love to hear what you got out of today's episode, so if you could please take a screenshot and share it to social media and tag me at Third Power Performance on both Facebook or Instagram, at Third Power Perf on Twitter. I would love to hear how it's affected you, and I would love it if you would subscribe. You can click the button right there, or to get more episodes, you can look at our featured video right here. And you can also check us out at www.thirdpowerperformance.com.